This is the Dyslexia Intervention Training for Educators simulation. Dyslexia is often discussed as a single disorder. However, new research over the last 20 years indicates that it is more accurately an umbrella term for 10 subtypes. 8 of these subtypes are developmental, meaning a person is born with them and they develop over their lifetime, and 2 of the subtypes are acquired, meaning the person does not have them for their entire life, but acquires them after a traumatic brain injury, a stroke, an aneurysm, or other types of brain damage. It has historically been very difficult to treat dyslexia because the subtypes impact different parts of the brain, so an intervention that was shown to be incredibly effective for one subtype may have no impact at all on another subtype. We made this game to allow professional educators to experience everyday tasks. Each level takes place in a place where students could be expected to navigate in their normal lives. For example, a train station, a beach, a grocery store, or an auto mechanic. This will allow the educators to identify the symptoms and match them with an intervention that will be effective for that.
People with letter position dyslexia see letters change their position within a single word. We need to figure out which picture goes with the word. Let's try letter tracing.
So as you can see here, we started out with letter position dyslexia, and we had a brief description of what that means, that the letters will change position or migrate within a single word, making it difficult to tell if this word is trail or trial. So now we're being prompted to try an intervention that is really effective and commonly used in classrooms. It's called letter tracing. So the educator or the student will just use their finger on a piece of paper to trace the words. And here we're just using the cursor, but in real life you would just use your finger. And now that we've done that, the letters are no longer migrating, so it's easy to see that the word is trail. So we click on the trail.
We need to figure out which picture goes with the word. Let's try letter tracing.
So again, it's not possible to tell if the word is dairy or diary, but once we do letter tracing, the letters will stop switching positions, and the tactile exposure of being able to trace will sort of cement the letters in place so that we can tell what word it is. So we click continue, and we can see that the word is dairy, so we're going to select dairy.
We need to figure out which picture goes with the word. Let's try letter tracing.
Again, we're just tracing the letters here. And the game does not check for accuracy on this. We just want educators to give it their kind of best shot here. So I will look at that, and then real quick I just want to show you, you can actually walk around. This is an office building, somewhere where students will be when they have to get jobs. So you can actually move around and sort of explore the area. We did put parameters on it so that you can't walk around too much and kind of get lost, but it is a virtual environment that the users are able to move around in. So now that we have drivers,
Letter position dyslexia is best treated by finger tracing the letters. While tracing, the letters won't switch places.
People with attentional dyslexia see letters changing their position with letters in other words. We have to match the foods with their names. Go to the menu. Let's try the reading window.
so looking at this subtype for attentional dyslexia, what we see are letters that transpose between words, but not within words. So what this means is the letters are not going to change place within one word, but they will switch between 2 different words. Again, this environment is somewhere kids could be expected to be. It's just a neighborhood with an ice cream truck, and you are able to walk around, but again, there are sort of parameters here so that you can't get too far and be lost. So the ice cream truck comes, and the student wants to try one. So is this a happy sundae or a sappy sundae? So looking at the picture here, one is covered in some kind of caramel sap and the other has a happy face on it. So we have to figure out what it says to order it. So what we do is use something called a reading window. As you click on it, a reading window is commonly used in classrooms. It's basically just a piece of paper with a hole cut in it so that you can only see one word or sometimes a few words at a time. So we go through and we look at happy. Next word is Sunday. Done. So now we know that it says happy Sunday. Now with this particular subtype, the letters do continue to switch places, but we also know what it said because we use the reading window, so we know that it's a happy Sunday. Now we'll do the same thing with pink cone. The letters still switch places, but we know from using the reading window that it is a pink cone. And sugar sprinkles. So we know to click on that. We will now have our outro.
Attentional dyslexia is best treated by using a reading window to isolate words or sentences while reading. If you can't see other words, then the letters in them can't switch places.